Hi guys, so it's chemotherapy round 4 and this is where we do the little switcheroo on a different kind of chemotherapy. If you watched my videos yesterday, I showed you my oncologist appointment and she went through everything and it's a really wonderful video, so go and check that out. That was just done yesterday. So today I'm having my 4th round of chemotherapy. I have some new drugs because these are more to do with aches and pains chemotherapy. The last one was more sickness and nausea and this one is more aches and pains. Another weird thing that's happened to me today, and it's a little bit icky, so if you don't like the sound of something icky, just giving you a little bit of a warning right now, but I think people should listen to this, especially if you're going through invasive ductal carcinoma, and just to, I don't want people to shy away from things. I want people to be scared of things. Like, if you find something, you need to get it checked out ASAP, because them days are gone where Cassie just ignores things and hopes things go away, because generally that doesn't happen. So I was in the shower today and I have trouble with, I think it's fibroids or thyroids, whichever one is in your uterus. I think it's fibroids. So I have 3 of them. They're only small, and that was the reason why I was taking the pill. And my particular breast cancer is estrogen-based cancer, and that's probably, it could be one of the causes of why I got breast cancer, because it's an estrogen-based cancer. So anyway, I was taking one trial drug just before that, which actually stopped all of my periods, and it was helping to reduce the fibroid. But that trial stopped during the pandemic, and which was a shame because I really liked using that. But then I decided to go onto the pill, and so basically I was in the shower, so just a little bit icky, not too icky. I was in the shower and I noticed some things on the bottom of the shower, and the only way I can describe them is they look like little membranes, they literally look like brain. I'm like, oh Lord, do I have brain coming out of my you-know-where? Is that my chemo brain? Oh no. So anyway, I've taken a photograph of them and I've actually wrapped them up in a bit of a tissue paper because I'm just taking the damn things to the hospital. So they can just laugh at me and tell me it's absolutely nothing, and that's all I'm bothered about. Maybe they're little blood clots. I have no idea. No idea. I am not a doctor. I am not trained or anything like that. So I'm just going to let them do their job and let me know what the hell they are. Like, I'm trying not to worry about them. I'm glad I went into the shower really late, because now I don't have long to wait in order to go and ask them. So yeah, I've got that little bit of a worry. I've got the worry of the actual chemo, because apparently I could have an allergic reaction, but 7 people don't have allergic reactions. 1 person out of 7 does, or something like that. I don't know. You have to watch that other video. I'm not very good at remembering things, and that's why I like recording things. So anyway, I am going to go. I have my friend coming to pick me up to take me to my appointment. We have a little bit of a laugh when we get there. She doesn't like these icky things, so she's just gonna have to turn away. Yeah, so I will see you at the hospital next. Hi guys, so I'm back home. As you can tell, I have jumped into my PJs to film the rest of this video. Hope you don't mind. So what I was showing you in that last clip was I have an ice pack, hand ice pack, and a foot ice pack. And the reason why I put this on is to stop the neuropathy from happening. This is very common with this type of chemotherapy that I am doing right now. Ask your oncologist if you are going through anything that's similar. I got them both off Amazon and they were relatively cheap. I want to say $30 for the hand one and $30 for the feet one. They come with feet ice packs. They don't really last too long. What I did find really did help as well is taking an additional big ice block with me, and I would put my feet on top of there. And I also had 2 ice packs that I'd bought from Walmart or the dollar store, I can't remember, and I put them inside and just clutched onto them. They stayed a lot cooler, a lot longer, because they're obviously like a thicker an eye sting, so that actually helped to make it last a little bit longer, because it's hard because you've got to keep them cool, like going to chemo, and obviously you don't have chemo right away when you go in there, so it takes a little bit of a while. So they do lose the coolness kind of thing, because they're only like little pack things that you insert. So yeah, so if you're worried about neuropathy, the cold helps to stop the chemo from getting like the nerves, I think, inside of your hands and your feet. So that's probably something to look into if you are doing chemotherapy or you're going to go into chemotherapy, to probably get your hands on some of them. I also asked her about the weird looking brain things, and she seems to think it could be the fibroid that is coming out from my uterus. I have no idea why it's happening. She had no idea, so she is going to email my oncologist to figure out if that's something we need to worry about or not. Maybe, I don't know. I did actually save them, so if they did need to do a biopsy on them, then they could do. I just, like I said, I just want to make sure I'm clearing these things up as I go along. I had no allergic reaction to the chemotherapy, which is brilliant. She did run something 15 minutes worth of something in the line, and I think that was to help to prevent any allergic reaction. I did actually ask her to have that other one on hand just in case I do have an allergic reaction. I didn't. I had no side effects whatsoever. I'm currently on my period right now, so I'm feeling a little bit down. I don't think that's got anything to do with the chemotherapy right now, so that's why I'm just a little bit off. Like, I don't think it's any side effects right now. It's too soon. You generally don't get, well, I don't anyway, get any sort of reaction of it straight away. Yeah, my period has been quite heavy, very heavy. I actually leaked, which is really uncommon for I mean, I have heavy periods, but not that heavy that I've ever had an accident before. So there's definitely something weird going on with my period, like more weirder than usual. Sorry if that's too much information for people, but I think it's good to have this information out in the air and open. So if anybody else is going through anything that I'm going through, then you know what it's about, and I'll find out kind of thing and share that information with you. Also, yeah, this was round 4 of chemotherapy, so I have 2 more. I had like 3 chemotherapies on my first round, and then this is the second round of my chemotherapies, which are supposed to be the more achy pain chemotherapies. Tomorrow I'll be going to my local pharmacy in order to have my immune system jab, which helps produce my white blood cells, because when you have chemotherapy it affects your white blood cells, and the white blood cells are the ones that fight off infections inside of your body. So that's why you've got to be really careful if you get like mouth ulcers, or like you brush your teeth too hard. Like, they don't want you to like get an infection. So that, I will be doing that tomorrow. And it's generally 24 hours after you've had chemotherapy, and I think I ended it about 2:30 or something like that, so I'll be able to go and have that injection. And then really there's nothing else to report on until my next chemotherapy, because I've had all of my MRIs and my CAT scans and stuff like that. So I have my next chemotherapy in 3 weeks time. The day before that I always have my blood work and my oncologist appointment, so I will film that as well, because I really think that they are very, very useful. And like I said, if you would like to listen into that appointment I had last, which I think they're really interesting and very useful information, so go ahead and watch that. And also, I want to remind you guys that make sure you check, and if you find a lump, go to your doctor and go and have your ultrasound and your mammogram, and if they do find something, go and have your biopsy and follow through and do everything that what the doctors tell you to do, because they know best. And just because you get told that you've got cancer or whatever, it does not mean that you're going to die. It just means that you're going to resolve everything and get it fixed and move on with your life. So yeah, so please get it checked and get it sorted ASAP, because the longer that you do leave it, it can then go into like stage 2, stage 3 and stage 4, and you don't want to get there. So please go and get it sorted. If you found a lump, just go and get it sorted and stop worrying about it. It's not that bad. So yeah, I will update you guys in 3 weeks time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.